showing you how to install PHP script on the local server. The first thing that we need is to start our Apache server. You've seen it here. I believe that we all have XAMPP in our system. So we're going to start the Apache server. And the second thing we're going to do is to start our SQL server. Alright, let's say we have our inventory management system, the script we've downloaded from GitHub. From my own system, I have it here. So what we're going to do now is to extract this file. First, we copy this file to our root directory, that's htdocs, then extract it. Right, I have it here, inventory management system. So because the folder name is too long and we have another folder inside, and so what we're going to do is to copy this, or we cut it at once into the first folder. Alright, so at this point we can delete this. If you check, we have, this is just a simple inventory management system that's downloaded online, someone's project that we can build upon. And so if you check, it has how many? Just very few pages. And then inside the assets, we have our CSS file, we have the images, and then we have the JavaScript file. Alright, so we're going to delete this folder. Alright, so we now have the ready-made script for us to run. And then this is our database script. Then how do we install it and start editing? But before then, let's look at our inventory management system. This is supposed to be our URL, so it's too long. So we're going to rename it to what we call inventory system. So I have it here, my folder inventory system. Alright, the next thing is for us to go to browser. So let's open our PHP admin, and then we're going to create a new database called inventory system. We have created this new database. We check, we have information here that no tables found in database. And so at this point, we already have the script. I think we have a script, something like this. We want to now import this script. So we are in our database right now. What we need to do is to import this script into our new database. So we click on it and open. Then we allow the default options. All these options are enabled by default, so we allow it, and then we'll now click on import. It will now load all the tables and queries inside that script into this new database that we've created. If we now go to the database, you see that that database is created and has two tables with information populated on this table. You've seen that the user also has been added, and this is the username and this is the password. Alright, so at this point our database is ready. So we can now go back to the local host and access the inventory system. It's loading our first page, which is the sign-in page. So at this point that we have our database, look at the password. So we have that the email, that's our username is admin@apple.com. The password is admin. So we now enter admin@apple.com. The password is admin. Then we sign in and it's giving us error. The error we are having is as a result of us not setting the parameters correctly. So this is, we are having issues here. It cannot connect to the database. Look at this. For us to edit the code, what we need to do now is to load that our website folder into the VS Code. So this is the website, the script we just downloaded, and then we say select that folder into, and you see that the whole of the folder, everything is loaded into VS Code. Okay, so we get to our connect file. That's the first file that we need to check, because we need to establish connection with the server. Now look at this. We have the host correct, the username is correct, but the database name is different from what we have in our own server. Okay, so now that we've changed the inventory, our database name to inventory 6, that's the name of our database. So we'll check every other pages to be sure that, let me save in case it's not on autosave. So let's check this. I've corrected all these. Okay, I've corrected most of these. We check, corrected it too. Corrected this for this table. I've corrected this to inventory 6. All right, so I think we're good to go. All right, so let me save it again in case it's not an autosave. So let's go to localhost.inventory system. It loads our first page, which is the login screen. And still remember, our username is admin@apple.com and our password is admin. So then I enter the parameters and then sign in. It takes us to the dashboard. They've not completed the styling, so if you are the one that is installing this, you can now style it the way you want. All right, so but let's test it and see if it's actually working, if the codes are in order. So let's say we have a product called iPhone 13 Pro, and maybe it's 500,000, and we have 18, we have added 18 units of it. So let's see. All right, so the script is working. It has added and has given us an alert, successfully stored. So when we click OK, it's done. And let's see, we have this product added to the inventory. So we can now see there was a mistake. Let's edit it. If we edit it and said it was not 18, it was actually 19 units. So we edit the record. It reflects that it's 19. If at the end of the day they will say, oh, that this was a mistake, let us delete it. So this is the back end of the script. Points, we cannot log out. So for you that is going to install the script, you need to add some other things. That is why it's a project. This person has done it to this point, and then you can add your own by making this dashboard look good, and then put a logout script, PHP script, that the user will log out, and then it will take you to the login page. All right, that will be all for today. Thanks for watching.